Hello and welcome to today's Pick a Card Tarot reading. We are channeling the energy for the upcoming full moon. It is in the sign of Capricorn, which is all about focus, ambition, and taking action towards your goals. This is a timeless reading, so no matter when you find this video, Spirit may have a message for you. I have already pre-selected an oracle card for each pile, and also a stone. I will show you the stone up close, but first I will clear the energies with a singing bowl. So take a deep breath and enjoy. Here is pile 1 with the purple stone. And here is pile 2 with the brown stone. I will now be getting into pile number 1's reading. Timestamps will be below. Welcome, pile number 1. Let's see what's incoming for your full moon energy. You got full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Now is the time to show the world the real you. Take those masks off and be who you really want to be and who you truly feel you are on the inside. In order to attract the life we want, the people we will click with, we must demonstrate who we truly are to the outer world. And while many of us may have been conditioned to be a certain way because of certain people, that is not who we are meant to be. And we will not attract and achieve the life we want if we continue to pretend to be something we are not. And you have value in showing who you really are. You can inspire others, you can attract opportunities that are more aligned. There is nothing but benefits of showing the world the real you. Because even if things fall away, they weren't meant to be in your life anyways when you are who you truly are on the inside. So it's actually a blessing when things fall away that weren't meant for us. I will read the message from the guidebook for you now. And it is on page 88. So you may be seeing a lot of 8s around you right now, or the number 8 may be significant to you. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever the situation is that you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length right now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if changes seem frightening. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, you are being too aloof or detached. Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them now. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. There is definitely unexpected circumstances and opportunities coming your way once you fully go all in on showing the world your colors. So that is beautiful. I will draw an angel oracle card to see what angels are around you for this full moon. You got the Angel of Knowledge. So reading may be significant to you, or studying at this time. Maybe there's a certain study that you always wanted to learn and go for, and maybe the judgment of others kept you from pursuing that study or career. And maybe it has to do with nature or art, just because what's coming to my mind is someone saying, like, oh, you're interested in that? Well, that will never make you money. If you grew up an artist, you know exactly what I'm talking about, which is a little bit ironic because some artists make a lot more money than others. So, well, not everyone makes money on their art. If you are able to, you can prosper, and in that process, that is showing the world the real you, who you are, what you want to express. And this Capricorn energy is bringing that creativity and that initiative to go for and be who you want to be. I will read the message from the guidebook for the Angel of Knowledge. Learning is not just a matter of gathering facts. It also involves being attuned to the world around you, so that you can broaden your awareness and build a store of experiences to nourish your intuition and wisdom. Possibilities for increasing your knowledge can appear in any form, from a course of study or training to the chance to pursue a hobby in greater depth. Perhaps a particular person, experience, environment, or book opens up new avenues of thought for you. Take the opportunity if it excites you, even if the timing feels a little strange. The Angel of Knowledge counsels you that this learning is an integral part of your journey in life, and that he will support you in your endeavors. Some symbols of this card include book, scroll, fig tree, light, apple, droid or monk, fountain, grapevine, and gold. And an affirmation you can use for this full moon energy is, I will come to know all that I need to know as I need to know it. I will come to know all that I need to know as I need to know it. So there is definitely some learning going on here, whether through experiences or study. What I'm getting is, in the process of showing the world the real you, we kind of have to learn by doing. We have to experiment a little bit, and maybe we ourselves don't fully know who the real us is. And that's completely okay, because life is a never-ending journey of discovery. And we are constantly changing, learning new things we enjoy. And when you go all in on trying to figure out who that is and just expressing yourself from the heart, it can definitely be tough to navigate through friendships, career paths, and just every aspect of your life when you want to commit to being yourself 100% of the time. So now is definitely the process of learning how to embrace who you are and express yourself. I will now draw some tarot cards for you to see what else is in store this full moon. And we already got 3 cards popping out. Your first tarot card here is the Hanging Man. So you are definitely gaining new perspectives on the current situation you are facing. And it's the Hanging Man in this image, he has no clothes on. So he is fully being himself. He's not afraid to ruffle some feathers. And even on this particular card for the Hanging Man, he has some tattoos. And tattoos, while they are painful when you first get them and while they are healing, it's an expression of who you are and who you want to be. You are expressing yourself through tattoos, even if they have no meaning at all. And so the full moon energy is definitely bringing a time of new perspectives and embracing that cloak, the you who you are without the cloak, without the mask, without the people pleasing, and just going for what is truly calling you. And your next card is the 4 of Cups. So there is definitely something you have been dreaming about, wanting to manifest, and Spirit wants you to know that now is a great time to focus on those manifestations. But in order to attract that life, it is good to appreciate what you already have and be grateful for it. And maybe you are ignoring beautiful aspects of yourself because you have been hiding a shadow part of yourself that you've been nervous to show the world. And it may not necessarily be a shadow part, but just an area of yourself that you're nervous to be judged because it is so vulnerable and so authentically you. And don't diminish what is already existing within you and what you already put out there, because while it is hard to show the world truly who we are 100% of the time, it doesn't mean we never show the world who we are. So even if you're not in that spot to show the world that authentic you and go for those big dreams quite yet, you expressing yourself how you do already, there are aspects of that to take with you as you embrace who you are. Like if you generally speak kindly and try not to hurt the feelings of others, well, that's wonderful and that's great to take in to still being authentically you. You can speak your mind with kindness, and that will help attract and help you embody who it is you truly are. And your next card is the Temperance. There is some nudity on this card, so I'm not going to show it up close. A lot of nudity in this card, even in your very first card with Show the World the Real You. She has a bare back here, and it's just a time to be vulnerable and being truly authentically you, going for that career path you want to go for, embracing those hobbies and those people who truly align with you. That is taking off your armor. That can feel like moving through the world naked without your mask. But it is for the best, and it's about balance. You don't have to show 100% of yourself 100% of the time, because then people may feed off that energy. So it's very important to still have balance. And also, if you get that courage and ambition to go after a career or go full in on a project, balance is very important here. You don't want to go 100% and then burn out. It's about balance. Take some time to rest, gain knowledge on the subject and how to move forward with the most clarity, and that will help you get to where you want to be in a better mindset, and it will actually make you get there faster when you take breaks. So I will now draw a Green Witch Oracle card to see what other energies are around the full moon for you. That is way too many cards. You did get Rain and Moth, but I will do one more shuffle for you. And rainbows may be significant for you. There's a rainbow on the Temperance card. It could feel like sunshine and rainbows when you finally stop biting your tongue and you really open up that throat chakra of who you really are. And the Green Witch Oracle card you got is the Hearth, which is all about safety, comfort, and spiritual connection. So Spirit wants you to know that you are safe here, and there is comfort in finally expressing who you really are. Maybe that is the connection with your inner child that you yourself have been waiting for. And the Hearth card always reminds me of like a childhood home, and maybe there's some programming you received from your younger years that made you slowly put a thicker and thicker mask on who you really are. Maybe you have always had a spiritual connection and it helps bring comfort to your life, but there's outside judgment that has made you want to hide that. But Spirit wants you to know you are safe in expressing yourself. You are safe in showing the world who you really are. And when you finally do show the world the authentic you, it's like returning home. Your inner child is like, finally. And there's also like photos on the Hearth card on top of the mantle. And so that could be like your spirit team being like, yay, finally. So past people or pets are cheering you on because they see you and they love you and they want the rest of the world to see you too. I will read the message from the guidebook for you now. Just looking for the page number here. I really wish these cards had numbers on them, but that's okay. The Hearth is the spiritual heart of your home, symbolizing the presence of spirit. A physical hearth provides light, warmth, and a way to prepare nourishment. The spiritual hearth represents the spiritual nature of the home, the essence of what makes it a place of rest, rejuvenation, and comfort. The location of the spiritual hearth is unimportant, as is whatever you might use or recognize as its physical representation. It may be a feeling or meditation or a blanket. Hearth also symbolizes connection with those you consider family as well as spirit. This card suggests that you look to those relationships and do what is necessary to reinforce them. Renew your connection to your hearth to keep the communication with spirit in your home vibrant. And a reflection this card offers is, in what way does your connection to spirit need attention? So you can choose to journal about that at this time if you would like. In what way does your connection to spirit need attention? There was a loud car going by as I read that, so maybe that is very significant to you. Spirit wants you to reconnect with them. And if you have been hiding who you really are and keeping busy with hobbies that don't really align with you, you may have been feeling disconnected from spirit. So during this full moon, take the time, read a book, paint a picture, indulge in a hobby that your inner child would just love to reconnect with. And that will help bring that spiritual connection that comfort, and you are safe to be who you are at this time. Embrace it. And that will attract your people, your opportunities, that will put you on the path of your divine timeline. So that is your full moon energy for this upcoming full moon. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe so I know you guys are enjoying the videos. I will now be moving into pile number 2's reading. Have a blessed day. Welcome, pile number 2. Let's see what's incoming for your full moon energy. You got the full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So this upcoming full moon is definitely going to bring some conclusions into your life. If you have been dealing with some tricky situations or you've been feeling a little bit confused, the full moon energy is going to bring in clarity for you. I will read the message from the guidebook for you now. Full moon eclipse, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach its peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. And a car just honked, so that is confirmation things are out of your hands right now. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time. As hard as it might be, forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving this situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Repeat or comment down below to claim this energy. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation and yoga nidra are all recommended now. Seed control and let events unfold. It sounds like a chapter of your life is definitely coming to a close, and that can bring complicated emotions. Even if we are leaving a negative situation, sometimes we grieve the positive in it, and even in your mind you could put rose-colored glasses on and think, oh my goodness, I'm so sad we're leaving this chapter, but meanwhile all these years you have been praying for this chapter to end. So move forward into this energy and into this next chapter in your life with positivity and optimism. And if there was any negative aspects in this previous situation you were dealing with, well, that is over now. And it can be tough to have a chapter close and for us to move into the next, but it's easier if we focus on the next chapter rather than the previous. And if you have to forgive someone, that is okay. That is good for you, actually. And it does not mean that you have to let that person still be in your life, have a hold on your life, have a say in your life. You can forgive them, send them love, and not allow them to cross your boundaries or to be in your life anymore, depending on the severeness of your situation. And that's okay. Forgiveness is not to make the other person feel better or to make right what they did. It's just to release that hold on you. Because if you're moving into your next chapter, you want to move into it with the utmost optimism. You don't want to look back and be like, oh, well, it never worked out for me before in my previous chapters. Well, that's over. So now you're coming into a more prosperous chapter in your life. So I will now draw a guardian angel oracle card to see if angels are around you for this full moon. You got the Angel of Revelation. So there might be a realization you come to, and that kind of helps break the barrier and the block you may have been facing during this time. And maybe you have been struggling to get out of this previous chapter you have been in. And there's finally a realization, you receive an epiphany, and you're like, oh, I see. So this old chapter cannot come with me. There might be a final straw with someone or a situation, a workplace, where you're like, I can't keep going like this anymore. I have to move on. I have to get out of this. And if you are ever feeling stuck in a workplace, in a friendship, in a relationship, the most important thing, if it is toxic or making you just not love your life, the most important thing is trying to get out of it. Redirect your energy, build something new, build the next new, more divine chapter, more aligned. I'm getting you might experience something with someone where they show their true colors and you're like, oh, I see. You're not who I thought you were, which is kind of what I figured, but they do something that is confirmation of that, so that you so you can more easily let go of them. I can't even get those words out. You must be struggling to let this person go, very much so. But I will read the message from the guidebook for you now for the Angel of Revelation. In the Bible, the idea of revelation signified the unveiling of the most profound mysteries of life, the spirit and the divine. In your own life, revelation may occur as a sudden insight, as powerful as a trumpet call, or as the unveiling of an impulse so deep that you never imagined its existence. The Angel of Revelation signals that you are about to learn supremely important things about your life and the universe. With an open heart, ask the angel for his life-enhancing message. Afterward, you may experience heightened awareness, have dreams or visions that provide farther insight into the truth, and feel inspired with wisdom, as if the angel has whispered it into your mind. Some symbols of this card include a trumpet, cloak, book, closed box, key, lake, mirror, an all-seeing eye. And an affirmation you can seal this reading with or use at the time of the full moon is, I trust that the knowledge I need will be revealed when I am ready. I trust that the knowledge I need will be revealed when I am ready. So I'm getting here that a revelation you receive is going to be like opening the door to the next chapter, unlocking the door to your next more divine chapter. And your intuition will be strong at this time, and even you have to trust your intuition. Spirit wants you to have a trust in your intuition. I'm getting you may be someone who often doesn't listen to that inner voice and that calling within you. But Spirit wants you to know during this full moon, there will be messages. They are significant for you. Do not ignore them. Since I have been listening more to my own intuition, life just feels better. And even if there is a certain person or situation you are dealing with, and you have this inner knowing, but they haven't necessarily done anything to prove it, well, if it's causing you a lot of distress or negativity throughout your day, it may be better to just let that relationship go with love. And it's not about fighting it or proving to them what they've done, but it's about you moving forward and just trusting yourself, knowing that this doesn't feel right and I have to move on. So now is the time to listen to that inner voice, and that will help you move into a more divine timeline where you can be happier and attract those people, those friends, places, loved ones who will be there for you no matter what. Your first tarot card is the Chariot. And so you may be traveling. You're definitely traveling into a new chapter, that's for sure. But if you are looking to travel, that is a great way to step into a new chapter, to let go of old ways of being. Because traveling, you are exposed to so many new things, new people, new experiences, new food, and it can bring you a lot of ideas that you wouldn't receive otherwise. And water is also significant for you at this time. So if you are battling in your mind, fighting back and forth of what to do about a situation, go to a body of water. And if you are unable to do that, unable to go to a lake or an ocean, even speaking your problems to a glass of water is okay too. Just getting that energy out somewhere, and let the water take your problems away and flow it out of your life so that you can move forward with clarity. But it's going to be quite fast forward movement, which, if you have been stuck for a while, is great to hear. And then your next card is the World. You may be traveling the world, and the world is also about a chapter wrapping up. So maybe you going traveling is what initiates this closing of your previous chapter. And the elements are very significant for you right now. Embrace those elements during the full moon, the water, the earth, the fire, the air. Get some fresh air, light some candles on the night of the full moon, and just embrace those natural rhythms of life. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. The situation you are in right now, you're not in it because you did something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. That's just life. We go through ups and downs of life, and sometimes the worst situation you have ever dealt with has taught the most lessons. And later down in the future, down the line, you can be grateful that you did experience it because it taught you so much. It may have taught you to move forward with grace, to trust your intuition no matter what. And also, if you are traveling and you're starting this new beginning, trusting your intuition is so important. I find with traveling, connect to Spirit in your travels when you have spare time, when you're sitting on the bus, when you're on your way to work, or if you are like vacationing, if you're on that airplane. Just try to go through the motions, trusting your intuition, and also putting positive energy out there to attract the best outcome as possible. Because when we travel, there can be a lot of unexpected delays, problems, no matter how well you plan. So trusting in that intuition, and also trusting in your intuition, is having trust within yourself. Trusting that you can make the right decisions. You have all the tools within you. Just flow like water. Maybe even a cruise might be nice, or getting out on a friend's boat if you don't have a boat, or even just swimming in the lake, and just speak those positive affirmations out there to attract that positive energy into your life. All major arcana cards for you for the tarot. Wow, you got strength. Stay strong right now. This current chapter of your life will be wrapping up, and right now is just about staying strong. You have everything you need within you, like I was saying, to leave a toxic situation, to get out and build that life you've always dreamed of. So I will draw a Green Witch Oracle card now for you to see what other messages want to come through for the full moon. You're definitely moving on to a better chapter, and you'll be stronger because of this previous chapter. In fact, whatever you went through during this chapter is essential moving into your next area of life, and you're going to be stronger because of it. And maybe in your next chapter you face different problems, maybe not necessarily toxic, but there are always going to be problems we have to face in life, and you going through what you had to heal from and grow from is only going to make you stronger and handle life with ease. And traveling is also another great way to show yourself how strong you are when problems arise. And the card you got is Snow, which is all about rest and contemplation. So don't rush into your new chapter. Like I said, maybe you need a little vacation. And if you can't get out there, true vacation, even just a little weekend away or a staycation in your hometown. But rest is so important. Even just rest at the beach for the day, and that will also bring you revelations. It will bring you realizations that maybe you've already gotten out of this negative chapter in your life, and now you're just trying to heal. So Spirit wants you to rest during this full moon. Contemplate how you've gotten here and maybe what you can take from those tough situations you've had to deal with in the past. And that is your full moon energy for this upcoming full moon. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe so I know you are enjoying the videos. I will see you next time. Have a blessed day.